arrived at Beaumaris, and more specifically Beaumaris Castle. Not going to go in the castle, but the castle car park has got these very good spaces. It doesn't say coaches only, so it's used for motorhomes as well. So the parking was £6 for 12 hours, which seems very good. There's another car park, but it has a height barrier. Whether that opens in the summer, I'm not sure. That's the one over there. Here's the castle. So it's our final morning on Anglesey, and after this we're going to head off to Llangollen to stay at a pub, break our journey home. So we'll be going through Snowdonia. There's the castle, we're here. So if we walk around there, it's the old courthouse, the oldest in Wales. Where does it say? So we've walked through the town, which is very quiet for a Saturday, isn't it? And now we found a pier. We're walking up the pier and a lifeboat station and an outside swimming pool. Just videoing this for my brother, who drives one of these tractors for the RNLI down on Hayling Island. So that's the lifeboat. So we think it's their open day at the lifeboat, inviting you in to have a look. And they said the Menai Straits is one of the most dangerous bodies of water in the UK. What a lot of people don't know, and this is worth knowing, is there are dangerous undercurrents. So people go out and they get dragged under. So you have to be very, very careful, especially if you're thinking of swimming. But it costs a lot of money to run. Of course, it's not government funded, which it should be perhaps. But they get called out all the time. They're very busy, they said. Always support them if you're around. Well, it's actually the 1st of March today. That's, in my book, that's the end of February, and it's still very, very cold. And behind me, there's a couple of ladies that have gone swimming. They've got to be mad. Absolutely mad. It's about 3-4 degrees. Would you do that?
Well, A, I don't like swimming, and B, I don't like being wet, and C, I don't like being cold. So no.
So we're coming up to the car park. The height barrier is open at the moment, so it's just worth having a look. Same price, £6 for the day. Just spoken to the car park attendant, just for future reference for anyone that wants to come here. You can bring your motorhome into this bit. Looks like it's the same price. No, I think he said £10 coming here, but or £6, £10, not a lot of difference. The height barrier, they opened that on the 1st of March, and you can park here till 9 o'clock. And it says if you want to stay overnight, you go up to the car park where we are, which is the same ticket apparently. So it's worth knowing. So we've had a nice morning walking around Beaumaris. A few shops open, not as many as we thought, but it's quite nice along the seafront with the seafront, I suppose it is, the waterfront.
This is the seafront.
Yeah, with the lifeboat station which we went in, and the pier. That's all very, very nice. And it's nice to see the castle, even if we didn't go in. But we go in quite a few castles and things, don't we? So now we're off to a pub stop called Sun Trevor in Llangollen. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, they're motorhome, are they?
Yeah.
They're waiting to see when we've arrived.
Yeah.
So we've arrived at the Sun Trevor, which has its own air. You can stay for free as long as you eat or drink in the pub, which we're going to do later. We're booked in for 6:30. I'm just going to go for a little dog walk. So we're just coming down from the pub, quite a busy road. We're going to cross over onto the canal. Go that way, that is into Llangollen or Llangollen. So, lovely views out of the front of Gustav. I took a picture, but it doesn't really show the valley that well. I'm going to have a little dog walk along the canal. That's the pub up there. We booked up about a month ago, or possibly even further back than that. Easily done by email through their website, and that's quite important you do that, because we got here, there were 2 motorhomes having to wait outside until those people that booked in were actually in, and then they were allowed in to fill up the spaces. But it looks like you can probably get about 10 in there, but there is a danger that if you just turn up, especially I would imagine in the summer, as this is the 1st of March, if you just turn up you might not get in. You can arrive from 2 o'clock, but I dare say if you just turn up you're going to have to wait for those people that have booked to get in first. So that's the best bit of advice. But I'm looking over the valley. Stunning views.